the same paper, and here we've got a Voronoi diagram with cellular phone towers T1, T2, T3 and T4 is the shaded area, but we don't know exactly where it is yet. I think we might have to find that out. And the dashed lines in the diagram represent the edges. Now, Tim stands inside the shaded region. Explain why Tim will receive the strongest signal from tower T4. Because in a Voronoi diagram, the area you are in is closest to only one tower, which is T4. I don't like how I said that. I might have to rephrase it. Tower T2 has the coordinates -9, 5. And the edge connecting the vertices A and B has the equation y equals 3. Okay, write down the coordinates of tower 4. So tower 4 is going to be on the other side of this line, equidistant from T2. So tower 4 is going to be, we count 5 down to 2, and then we count 2 down to 1. And then it's -9, 1. So -9, 1. I don't have to give a reason for that. Basically, anything that's within its own area gives is the closest you'll be. So if you're in the area on the other side of NB, you'd be in the area of tower 2. Tower 1 has coordinates -3, 13, 3. Okay. Find the gradient of the edge of the Voronoi diagram between towers T1 and T2. So what we can do is find the gradient of T1 to T2, which would be, if we make that y2, that's x2, that's y1 and x1. So we would say y2, which is 5, minus y1, which is 3. Then make sure you do -9 minus 13. So that equals 2 over -9 plus 13, which is 4, which equals half. And then the opposite of that would be -2. So the line between T1 and T2 going down to A would have a gradient of -2. Right, moving on to question 6. Ariane has geese on her farm and she claims the mean weight of the eggs from the black geese is less than the mean weight of the eggs from the white geese. She recorded the weights on the table. In order to test her claim, Ariane performs a t-test at 10% level of significance. It's assumed the weights of the eggs are normally distributed and have samples of equal variances. A state in words the null hypothesis. So if she says there's a difference between them, we say the null hypothesis says that the weight of the eggs is there is no difference. Is no difference in the weight of the eggs between the black and the white geese. Now to calculate the P value for the test, use the GDC, pop in the values into the variance, then press for P, and this will give you a value of P value of 0.177, which means the chances of this occurring are 17.7%. Which means if we're looking at for the t-test at 10%, it means that we reject the chances of this happening is quite likely. It's Ariane is wrong, basically. So we reject Ariane's claim. Is rejected as the p-value would have to be below 10%, which means it would have to be under less than 0.1, and this is greater than 0.1 at 0.177.